Hey guys, I know classes were so short today, we didn't really get a lot of time to do a lot of the examples together. So somebody had asked if I could make a video to kind of help out. So I'm going to definitely do that, obviously. So I'm going to just do number one here and kind of go from there and see what happens. So here's the picture for number one. You should have it on the worksheet. So I recopied it over here. And the basic idea here is they're telling us to prove the value for x. Looks like it was 3. So first things first, let's set up our columns. Should always start this way. Statements on one side and your reasons on the other. Alright, so some people were talking about, what do you write first, in this kind of case, because they're giving you a picture that clearly has all the values written in. So I think just for practice, I think it wouldn't be such a bad thing to literally list what's given. So I look at this picture and I see that HI is 2x plus 6. Okay? IJ is 3x minus 3. And HJ is 7x minus 3. So that's really what's given in the picture. What some people were confusing today was the next step they thought would be considered given. And then some people were having trouble just getting the next step. So let's look at this picture. I have this piece here, I have this piece here, and I have the big piece there. What some people were doing was they were setting these two things equal to each other. The problem with that is we don't know that I is actually the midpoint, so you can't assume that. What we do know, though, for no matter what, is that this piece plus this piece must equal the big piece. Okay? So the little piece here, 2x plus 6, plus the other little piece here, 3x minus 3, must equal 7x minus 3. Okay, sorry, I ran out of room there. But this little piece plus this little piece equals the big piece. Now, when you look at your reasons, I know it's a little tricky because you're looking at it, you're trying to figure out what one matches, and the midpoint kind of jumps out at you a little bit. But again, we don't know for sure that was a midpoint, and that doesn't even match what we wrote. Okay, we've got subtraction property, substitution property, linear pair. I mean, this is for angles, and then you get to this one, and hopefully that rings a bell. The segment addition postulate was literally little piece plus little piece make big piece. When you're talking about a segment, we're adding the measure of this segment to the measure of this segment, and we're actually getting this segment. So technically what we're doing is really this: HI plus IJ equals HJ. Maybe that looks familiar. And you know what, to be honest, you could even put that here. If you put that here, it's probably even better, to be honest with you, but this is acceptable for now. This would be a great thing to put in here and then writing segment addition postulate. What we're really doing in one step is we're sort of combining the two. Segment addition postulate here. We're really combining segment addition postulate with substitution. We're substituting in these values. But let's just get the main idea, and we can kind of work on the details another time. Okay, so the main idea is you get this equation using the segment addition postulate in some way, somehow. Okay, and again, this is your reason bank, and that's the only one that would make sense. You go down this list, and that's the only one that would really fit. Okay? Alright, now we get to solve. So now the rest becomes basically the same kind of homework you did before. We've got a 2x and a 3x on the same side of the equation. We have a 6 plus a negative 3 on the same side of the equation. And we literally just combined like terms. Combined like terms. Okay? After that, it looks like you can kind of take your pick. You want to bring the 5x over here. You want to bring the 3 over here. Which do you want to do first? Let's bring the 3 over. So 5x plus 6 equals 7x. To do that, I had to do the addition property. And now if I want to bring the 5x over, that's going to be 6 equals 2x. So that's the subtraction property. And last but not least, it looks like we divide both sides by 2. And we do, in fact, get x equals 3. And that was the division property. Okay, again, the order of that you can kind of play with a little bit, but the key is you're given some information and then you use some kind of theorem, postulate, definition, whatever to kind of get you started. Okay, and I think this is the part where most people were having trouble. So hopefully that helps. I'll be happy to do more if you want. Just post your questions on Edmodo and I'll help out in any way I can. All right, see you later. Bye.